Hey, beloved ones, how? Question mark. Yes, how what? How is your day going? No, how? How I'm going to start asking questions to myself. I think it was Dr. Richard Bandler, one of the founders of neurolinguistics programming, he said, like our quality of our life is dependent upon the quality of our questions. So, what I've found is that how questions give you kind of a process to where you can say it starts the subconscious mind to think about a solution rather than see. I've often asked crappy questions in my life, like kind of what is wrong with me, like how come I can't get blah blah blah. So when you ask yourself, how come I can't be on time, or why can't I be on time, or why am I such a piece of shit? When you ask questions like that, your subconscious mind goes, okay, and I'll search. It says, okay, let me search for answers for the questions why you're such a piece of shit, and then it'll give you like a list of a list of answers why you're such a piece of shit. Or if you ask it good questions like, how can I be less of a piece of shit? Or actually, even better question is, how can I be better in my life? How can I make a difference in this world? How can I help to raise everyone else's consciousness higher? How can I be an inspiration to other people? How can I make the world a better place? So, how questions at the beginning, starting off, how is something that I'm trying to do more, because I've so much of my life have asked really crappy questions, which is why I've spent 49 plus years in, kind of that's not a horrible situation. I mean, I'm grateful for everything I have, but I've spent most of my, like 99.9% of my life asking horrible questions that haven't got me any closer to where I really want to be in life, to where the thing I haven't brought all of the things into my life that I've really wanted. Now I know that you get in your life the things that you have manifested. Everything around you is a result of your habits and your thoughts and your beliefs and your stories. So a lot of my stories have been around limitation and beliefs around limitation and things like that. I mean, like believing that I can't have the same success as anybody else has been one of my downfalls. But and then when I think about it, actually as well, like I think I've shared on here, is that like I was on Facebook and a friend of mine had a Porsche and a mansion, and I've thought, do I want a Porsche and a mansion? No, I don't actually want those. What do I want? I actually want very like little in terms of material things. Don't really like do it for me. I mean, sure, I'd like to live in maybe a house where my dog could run around and that kind of thing, where I wouldn't have lots of sometimes neighbors in an apartment could be noisy and things like that, and it's like, okay, well, if you're in a house, it's going to be a little bit different. You don't have like noises going off upstairs and things like that, or next door, and people slamming doors outside. And so there are benefits to living in a house, which, yeah, I would like. I'm grateful for this place, but yeah, I would like to move in a house. A lot of this stuff is things you don't really need to know, so I'm going to skip all this, but ask yourself how questions. That's the key. Start maybe asking yourself how questions, and I'm going to do this too. I'm going to type down below, what is your how question that you're going to come up with? How can I make $1,000,000 in 3 months? How can I just be happy? How can I be happy with what I have? How can I make other people, or how can I help other people to see that you don't need money to be happy. That's one of my hows in my life. And why do I want that? Is because I've gained ultimate peace and happiness and well-being, although I haven't reached some financial goal that I would have had before that I thought was something that was going to make me happy. And I think we all know that statistically rich people aren't any actually happier. If they're happier to start with, then they're going to have more money to play with and whatever. But the happiness comes before the money is what I'm trying to say. So if you are just focusing on money because you think it's going to bring you happiness, you know deep down inside that's not what's going to make you happy. It's what you think you're going to get from having that money is going to make you happy. It's what you think you're going to, you think you're going to get, a nice car. You think you're going to, and you think that is going to make you happy. But the benefit of becoming wealthy is, I think, what you get along the journey. What you get in your mindset and in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, in your helping others. So that's all I got for today. I don't know what to tell you. How? Just write that down. How can I whatever? Peace and love. Namaste.